In today's video, I'll be revealing my winning product that generated us over $284,000 within 2 months. So if you want to know what that product is, keep watching. I'll be revealing it sometimes during this video. What's going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having an amazing day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I found this winning product, how I tested it, how I scaled it, how many videos I had, everything you need to know about finding the winning product and scaling it. If you're just getting into dropshipping, if you're a complete beginner, this is a good video to start, just giving you an idea of where to start. This is exactly how I found this product. I was on PP Ads, I was doing some product research. It was like way earlier this year, honestly. Might even be like late last year, but I ended up like testing it a little bit and not scaling it till earlier this year. So what I was doing is one of the things when I do product research is I go and just like scroll on PP Ads and then just open a bunch of stores, right? So when you open a bunch of stores, so let's say we're gonna go, so it's a little bit updated now. PP Ads is a little bit different. If you want to check out PP Ads, I'll put the link down below. Go ahead and check it out. So let's say I see a bunch of dropshipping stores. So I always open them. And one of the things that I like to do is to see what they're adding to their store. Not necessarily what they're scaling, what they're testing, what they're selling, but what they're adding to their store. So I like to go to the product. You can go to product and then you can go to newly add and then see what they're adding. So at the time, that product was not being advertised on PP Ads, but it was added to the store. One of the things with that method is that you find products that they're not saturated yet, but that person is about to scale it. So let's say that store been running dropshipping store for a while and they have good eyes with finding products. So the chances are that product that they're choosing, they're gonna test it at some point. It gives you a good chance of, if you were about to test a product, you know, if you make good videos for it, that could be a good product to give it a chance to see if you can scale it or not. So that was my way. It was just added to someone's store and I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and make my own creatives and stuff and then get that product tested. So that's how I found this product. Number two, a lot of people want to know this is like, how do I test the product? I have a lot of videos of how I test products. I always tell them the same thing. It's all about your video ads. It's not about how you're running your ads, what your budget is, if you're doing CDO or not, or if you're not, it's not about that. It's all about how good your creatives are, and that's how your TikTok decides to prioritize you against someone else. So what I do here is, how do I test it? I do 5 ad groups to 10 ad groups inside a campaign. I always do ABO when I'm testing. I do lowest cost. I don't do manual bidding when I'm testing. I just do $20 budget each. So what I always tell people is to get your creatives done yourself. Send products out to influencers. Get them to make fresh creatives. Usually old creatives don't work. If someone else used that creative, it doesn't work. Unless you find some fresh content somewhere that is not on TikTok that nobody ever used, then you can do that. But again, you get higher chances to find creators that are good at what they do and then give them a script. That's what we usually do. We don't really let people just to make videos. We control everything. We give them a script, they have to follow it. That's usually what we do in our coaching calls. First of all, everybody have access to all of our content creators, and also teaching about script writing, how to give scripts out and how to write them to be effective, because that's literally why you find a winning product, and that's what's been stopping you from not finding a winning product. So if you're interested in our group coaching, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, group coaching, and I will ask you a couple of questions to see if you're qualified, and I'll give you more information. Now let's get back into it. There are a couple things that I look for when I'm testing a product, and these are like good signs, not necessarily that it's gonna be a winning product, but these are good signs. CPC, cost per click, gotta be under $1. Usually that's a good sign. It gets cheaper after the holidays. Usually around the holidays they're a little bit more expensive. CTR, click-through rate, usually over 1.5%. And sales, of course, we're looking for sales. We want to get sales. Even if you have the best numbers where you're not getting sales, that's nothing. We wanna have sales. So if we're getting consistent sales and we're staying profitable, then this is something it looks good. I'm gonna get more creatives done because creatives die off real quick, usually after a week or so, and you have to consistently get creatives done. And that's like when another part that people have a lot of issues, they don't know how to scale the product. They find a product, they get 50 to 100 sales, and they don't know how to scale it. If you need help with that, just hit me up, okay? All right, let's jump into my ad account. I'm gonna show you a couple of things. So this is not exactly what I'm showing you here, guys. So this is between March 17th to May 31st. We're not using that store anymore. I actually was running it on another store and switched back. And we were running some Snapchat ads too, but this is mostly TikTok ads at this point. Okay, 284,000 within 2 months. We were doing some Snapchat ads too, but as you can see, our conversion rate is pretty good. 2.854 is pretty high. It's pretty good compared to, you know, any other stores. Our average order is about $32. We're doing a lot of packages, a lot of you know, buying 2s, 3s, 4s, or whatever. So one of the ways that I really like to scale is manual bidding. And honestly, pretty much nothing works for me except manual bidding when I'm scaling. If you don't know what manual bidding is when you set a price as a bid, meaning that you don't want the cost per purchase going to be higher than that number, right? So this is just kind of an average number. We spend $94,000 on this account, and scrolling CPC. Obviously, at the end, when it's dying off a little bit, it's going to get a little bit more expensive. It was 53 cents. Our CPM, average CPM is 580, and our CTR was 1.1%. Our CPA was $14, and the cost per product was, I think, $5 or $6. I'm not sure. But it put us around 20-25% in profit, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty good compared to anything else. What we do, as you can see here, I have a lot of higher budget, like 400. I would do 1,000. I would do 2,000. It's just the average number that you guys seeing. I have a lot of ad groups in there. I'm not gonna jump into each. So what I do usually when I'm scaling is if I wait till I get 5 sales in one ad group. Once I have 5 sales in one ad group, then I'm gonna go duplicate it 10 times and then set up the budget at $400, $500, and I do manual bidding $8 to $10 if the price of the product that I'm selling is less than $30, right? So for 500, manual bidding for 10, $8. And usually most of the time, if that's a winning product, honestly, that's like my go-to method of scaling. It should perform, and that's like one way to get the product going, because if you have days that they're not supposed to perform, they don't spend your money. If you just do lowest cost and it doesn't want to perform, let's say you have $100, it just blows through your budget and it's not going to stay profitable. So that's why I don't like to scale. Like CBOs, I know a lot of people talk about CBOs. CBO doesn't last long. They can perform really well some days and then just completely crash. So it just eats up your profit. I don't like that. I noticed that manual bidding been like the most consistent thing ever. And a lot of people complain about just in general TikTok not being consistent, but that's because they don't know how to scale. I truly believe people don't know how to scale. They're not doing the right creatives. They're not making the right creatives. They don't know what ads what ads to publish. They don't know what method to go, so they get stuck. They get like 40-50 sales and they don't know what to do, and they just completely lose it. They lose the winning product. And the thing is, once you have a winning product, let's say it's out there and then you're selling it, some advertiser that know what they're doing, they see your product and they see you're selling it, they're gonna scale it way faster than you. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose it. And that's one of the things I try to help people is like, once you're getting sales, you need to be really quick, scale as fast as you can, because it eventually will die off. Hopefully not soon enough, but eventually it will die off, okay? Now, probably you guys wanna know what product this is. A lot of you guys actually already know because, I don't know, I probably showed it like sometimes in some of the videos. We don't sell that product anymore. It was just like one of the very few, like we sold it for a couple months and that was it. And honestly, I'm like focused on different products right now, so I'm not really stressing about it. This is the actual product. If you guys remember, a lot of people were talking about this pheromone perfume. We made some videos for it, but honestly, the way that it was advertised, it was just so off. After a while, people were just taking it to the next level, and all accounts were getting banned and stuff. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen this product. It's been so saturated. It's been all over. And I'm gonna show you a couple of the videos that I found from the very beginning when I got it done by one of my influencers. So let's go take a look at some of the videos. Okay, so I found this video, and it's funny because I came up at, technically you're not supposed to use other people's video, but there were so many videos of, I forgot what this guy's name is, but passing by someone, you know, smelling like something, whatever, and then him turning around, whatever. So I used that video and I stitched it to a girl, someone that I work with, one of the influencers we work with, and then we ran this from a video. So at the time, I just wanted to get a video done, so I asked her to just whatever she can spray because I wanted to run the product so badly. And I remember in the beginning, whatever we would make just would perform because nobody, there were not that many competition out there like selling this product, right? And then we kept getting more videos done, more videos done, more videos done. So I remember getting more videos done, so I'll show you guys another video that we got done that was doing well. I'll show you. It's kind of like a more of an like. I'll show you.
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Way to close it.
Okay, I just got this perfume that apparently smells different in everybody. You're supposed to have pheromones in it.
So I'm a fan of stitching a video to another video, right? So like someone just like basically just reviewing the product, just having a basically very honest review of the product. Those videos, running them as an ad, typically do pretty well.
From the bottle, smells really, really good. I rubbed some on me. It's supposed to make you feel like tasty. I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so it's been about a minute. Let's try. Wait, what? Oh my god, it smells completely different. Like, I don't know. I think the best way to describe it is that from the bottle, it smells like fruity and juicy, but on me, it smells like cool breeze and sweet. This is so cool. Like, I don't know, I hope that makes sense.
So there's a lot of video formats that we teach in our course to basically follow to make videos for, and this is one of them: stitching a review to a reaction. These videos do really well because you get people to watch the video longer. So this is just an example of some of the videos that we tested in the beginning. Obviously, we ended up making like hundreds of videos after that. Once a product does well, you need to consistently be making videos. Now that is out and you guys know all about it, I'm going to be helping 5 people find a winning product like this, scale it, make money, help you with everything you need to. If you are interested, if you want me to personally help you find a winning product, help you make creatives, help you scale it, test it, all that stuff, go ahead on Instagram and DM me the word mentorship, and I'll ask you a couple questions, see if you're qualified, then we kind of go from there, okay? I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.